Hi everyone, Redneck Computer Geek here, and this is the Husqvarna that we ended up putting an electric fuel pump in. I actually ended up changing it up a bit after that, but it's been sitting here all winter. It's currently about 36 degrees Fahrenheit out right now, and we're going to see if it'll start up after sitting here all winter, and whether the electric fuel pump will kick over and all that kind of jazz. And then I'll show you exactly what it is I changed on it. So let's rip it open and see if we can get it started. I can hear the fuel pump kick over. Let's see what it'll do. So what originally we had in here was we had the fuel pump, and this is a really low pressure fuel pump. And we bought this specifically because it was supposed to be 1.2 on the rating for PSI. But what I discovered as I was running this was that as long as this thing was on full throttle, it was great. This worked amazing. But if you ever wanted to idle it down, or if you were mowing with it and you hit a really thick section of grass, that it would bog out. And the reason being is because this 1.5, even being as low as it is, would end up overfilling the carburetor and flood it with gas. So what we've had to do is upgrade this system. What we have here is we have a pressure T. Now this pressure T coming out of the fuel pressure regulator, out of the fuel pump, sorry. This pressure T, this side of it goes all the way back to the gas tank. So if we come in underneath here, it goes through and then comes into this that I added in, and that pours directly into the gas tank, and you can actually hear it while the machine is running, pouring in. Now the other side of this T comes up and around, and it goes to this weird looking little thing. Now what this is a pressure setting. And this is actually out of an old Volkswagen Bug, or rather the design for it is from a Volkswagen Bug. And so I can set this for 1 to 1.5. And from there, this will, actually I have it set for 0.5, I believe. But from there, anytime that the pressure is more than what this wants to let through, it diverts back through this line into the gas tank. So this keeps the pressure regulated that's going to the carburetor and allows you to be able to idle it up and idle it down and everything else. Oh, and the other thing that it does is it prevents you from flooding out the engine by having the pump being constantly on. So if you accidentally leave the pump on for a sec, it doesn't flood your carburetor. Oh, still needs some choke. See, with just the pump and no regulator, I So the reason why I made this update video is that it did work. The original setup did work, but it only worked at full throttle on the engine. So this is an update so you guys see what it is had to be added. I'm also going to include a link in the description for another person who made a similar setup to this and the way that he did it. Also, I'll include links to Amazon on all the stuff that was bought in order to be able to do this full build. Thanks guys for supporting the channel, and we'll be getting back to Mudmower building soon.